Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley B. Deck, and I went like, I was gonna say blonde, but I went like every color in the rainbow, and I'm feeling it. Now, I've teamed up with YGwigs to bring you this beautiful, fun install. You guys know I review so many wigs, and of course, we love a good natural straight, bust down middle part, natural brown. We love our body waves and all the beautiful textures, but sometimes just having a little fun and stepping outside of the box is like, I love this one. I have this cute little pajama top on from Target, and I think it complements the look very well. This is a lace frontal, and the texture on the hair, the quality of the hair is absolutely beautiful. But as you guys can see, we definitely went with some fun. So as we already know, this one may not be for everybody, but again, if you are a wig collector and you like to step out and pop out and have some fun, this is for my ladies who just like to, so bring it sometimes. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the install. You can find all the details on this one in the description box. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. Jumping right into it, this is the packaging and this is the star of the show. We are working with color today, but we're keeping it safe with a little bit of dark as well. She's set as a center part, and you know we're gonna bust that center part down like you know we would. I'm absolutely loving the color. I'm a little bit nervous, but I think we got this. The wig also comes with an adjustable elastic band, so you guys already know. Put that part on first, let it go ahead and push some braids down if you wish, and then go ahead and put the rest of the wig on. Absolutely in love. The hairline is absolutely beautiful. Now, I was never nervous about the quality because you guys know I work with YGwigs all the time, so I knew they wouldn't disappoint. Look at that hairline. Pre-plucked to perfection. This is giving a very custom Hollywood celebrity install, and we haven't even installed it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and perfect the parting. I'm going to lay it down using the dynamic duo, but as I do so, I am using the wax stick paired with the electric hot comb, and I'm just going to go ahead and make the parting area, the lace area, as flat as I can possibly get it. This is what's going to give good lace growing out the scalp, salon quality, and it's going to look like you didn't get your hair done at home. We don't want to look like we're doing a beauty supply store wig or anything cheap. This is definitely quality hair, and we want to represent it well. Now, what I was saying about the hair is I love, love, love how, first of all, it responds to heat. It doesn't get heat damage, like when the hot comb hits that blonde, it doesn't make it change colors. Now, you don't want to go overboard and you don't want to damage the hair because heat is always going to damage hair no matter what over time. But I love, love, love the fact that this one passed the heat test and it didn't like shrivel up or do anything that like a cheap synthetic wig would do. Also, I didn't get any like tangling or shedding, no weird or foul smells. The color didn't like dye or transfer. Everything about this one gave like high quality. Like they colored it, but they colored it with care. You can see I did not tint the lace and how well it blends with my complexion. I am going in and bonding it down. This is going to be a glueless install, so we are using that glueless Eben product. Of course, it's linked in the description box. Once we added a little, we almost forgot to cut the excess lace around the ears, but that's essential. Always cut all of the lace around the ear so that the wig goes around your ear and not on top. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my melt belt. This is going to pretty much bond the wig down and do majority of the work on its own. You add the product along the entire hairline, and then you put the melt belt on, and then you just leave it and it'll air dry, or you can blow dry on a cool setting. Next, I went in and added my heat protectant. A heat protectant is very important, especially with colored hair, because it's going to help to preserve the longevity of the hair, especially for someone who puts heat in your hair often. This is going to help the hair to not get damaged as quick, because again, heat damages hair no matter what, but taking care of the hair, giving it a nice wash and conditioning, putting the moisture back in, and also using a heat protectant are great ways to help to make sure that, your wig will last a long time. I'm still so obsessed with the color because, again, even though I chose this wig, I was definitely nervous that it was going to look cheesy, and it doesn't look cheesy or cheap at all. Absolutely gorgeous. I did go ahead and silk press it. You can see on the left side it's silk pressed. On the right side, it doesn't make a huge difference to press it, but it does. Like, you know, of course it was in a smaller box, so, you know, it's a little bit crimped and waved up. So we want to just give it a bone straight look so that when you walk and then the sun hits it, especially because we're finally hitting springtime and we're getting some sun, this is going to look absolutely beautiful at the beach or with your sundresses and all of the above. So I am using the flat iron paired with a rat tail comb, and you kind of just make sure that the hair is straight, and you go in into medium size sections and really get a good press. It's going to look super silky even if you don't add any heat protectant or product. Because the process of straightening the hair was so quick, the lace is definitely not dry yet, so I'm just going in with the blow dryer trying to help to speed up the process. And look how beautiful that hairline looks. It looks absolutely beautiful, natural, high quality. I'm definitely impressed. It's gonna look so good. Like, imagine like the rainbow, those new what are they called, like those new rainbow Chanel dad sandals with this hair. Like, I'm absolutely in love with some cute little cargo pants and a crop top. I can imagine all the outfits I would wear with this hair. Also, I'm going in and cutting off all of the excess lace. I like for it to be a little bit jagged. You don't want it to be super straight across, but because it's already like bonded down and dry, I'm just going with the flow. And then after that, I'm just going to add a little bit more of that product on top. And this is going to make sure that you don't see any of that line of demarcation and it's not lifting. And I'm just using my finger to guide it and then blow drying with a fan this time because I don't want to use heat at all. Now we're ready for concealer. The parting definitely needed something to help to lighten it up and make it pop. So I believe I used Too Faced today, and this is a shade that's closer to my complexion, but surprisingly when I put it on the parting, it definitely looks a lot lighter. I'm going to use a towel to go ahead and buff it in, and this is definitely going to make it look a lot more natural. Now let's go ahead and make sure the hairline blends. I do have on makeup, but I typically will use the same product whether I have on makeup or not, and the product that you put on it pretty much for me is a foundation powder. It's a cooler shade, and it is a shade or two darker than my complexion, and it comes out or ends up looking perfect with my skin. It's kind of weird how it works, but when you use a foundation that is your shade, and if it's a red tone, it's just going to look crazy. It's going to give a highlight, but when you use a product that is a little bit darker and a cool tone, it's going to come out perfect. It's going to blend even better. So at this point, we are pretty much done with the look, but I just decided to go ahead and do some baby hair, staying true to myself and my own personal style and taste. I'm going to turn it up a notch, but of course, you guys already know if you do not prefer baby hair, stop right here. You can see when I pull that baby hair forward how well this one was pre-plucked. I am using the edge control from bdeckbeauty.com, just using that to kind of like hold the baby hair in place. I did cut it down and I did keep it pretty long, I would say, and then just working it in and smoothing it in and just forming the baby hair how I want and just pretty much taking my time. Now, you can always tell when a wig has very much quality hair. The process of making the baby hair, especially without using like heat to do like wispy baby hair, and it still comes out good, it just tells you a lot about the lace and the texture of hair and the quality. Here you can see before and after, or what it looks like with baby hair versus without. Of course, I prefer with, and of course, a lot of you may prefer without. But again, this is all about preference. I personally get a little bit nervous, especially with color wigs. I don't want it to ever give like beauty supply store wig, and I feel like adding the baby hair definitely just makes it not look like a wig straight out of a box. Okay, beautiful people, we are done with this look. I wore this beautiful pajama top like I think maybe 2 videos ago, and I was like, I don't want to put it back on, but I think it looks so good with this hair. So this one did come from YGwigs, and you guys already know it's up in a stuff for us. This one here is the packaging, and inside, this is the little baggie that the wig came in. Of course, it has their logo on it. And then they gave me this little goodie pack. And you guys can see it's loaded up. Back here we have a melt belt. And then here we have a comb, a yellow baby hair brush, and then 2 cute little clips right here. So they definitely hooked us up with some goodies. Super happy about that. Okay, so I almost forgot to share with you guys this gem. YGwigs sent me the original OG wig caps that we all have known for years, as well as the new and improved HD. This is an example of the original wig caps. They're nice. We've always thought they were great. But then this is the HD wig caps that you guys have seen me rant and rave about in my last few videos. I love these and I'm obsessed. You can already see how much thinner they are. The quality is still there as far as the stretch and the hold. They're not too thin to where they're going to just break and fall apart, but they are HD just like our lace, and they give a much more seamless look so that you don't need to do the bald cap method at all. I'm team these and I'm so grateful they gave me a few in this package. As far as the hair goes, this is a beautiful, it's like a straight highlight wig, but it's just not any highlight. Look at the colorful blend right here. I feel like Toucan Sam. I feel like I have a vibe going. Now I think I want to wear it like up, like pinned back so that the highlights go backwards. I think that would be cute. I also think it would be cute to like put some twists or some braids so that the highlights go back as well. With this one, I was done and then I decided to add baby hair. I know it's the reverse for me, but a lot of people prefer not to do baby hair because they feel like that looks natural. But for some reason, sometimes, especially when you're doing like unnatural colors, like blonde and pink are not natural colors for me. So I feel like the baby hair makes it look more like an install and natural, and you know, just makes it very, very, very clear. Don't play with me. I'm not the one or the two. This is not like a beauty supply store wig. This is not something that, you know, came in like a Barbie doll box. This is a vibe. This is an install. And I feel like sometimes when you don't do baby hair, or at least on me, I feel like with no baby hair, some wigs should just give like, where you get that from? Anyways, obviously it is a choice if you like baby hair or not. You can definitely X-nay on that. One thing I did like about this one was how beautiful the hairline was. So based on the construction of the cap and like the styling and all of that, they did an amazing job making sure that the hairline was very much pre-plucked, so you don't have to do baby hair. I think it came out good either way. It's very flat. It was a very easy install, super beginner friendly, and I just love everything about it. Let me know what you guys think. Direct to this link is in the description box. And if you want something that's a little bit more natural, I definitely have like tons and tons of videos with YG wigs on my channel. So you can just search them up on my channel and you'll see a lot of different options if you want wavy, if you want straight, if you want natural brown. Trust me, I probably have reviewed it with this company. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.